Greetings. I apologize that I'm unable to make the meeting this afternoon. I've spent the last 8 days with Mickey at Walt Disney World and have a lot of catching up to do this week. And also, I think I may have left my brain on Space Mountain while I was in Orlando. Anyway, in the area of technology, I'd like to bring our board of directors up to date on what I believe is some important decisions regarding our technology program and plan for the future. I can remember as a member in 1985 here at the Boys and Girls Club, or at the time Boys Club, when we received our first computers as a donation from the Optimus Club. We received that year 2 Apple IIe computers and 1 color image writer printer. The first year and a half, Mr. Tucker would not even let us turn these computers on, and so we left them on the shelf covered up, and everybody was kind of scared to touch them. Until 1987, we got brave enough to start using the computers. And one of the first things we did was we began to offer basic programming classes. I taught those classes on Monday nights to the members who were interested. We began teaching the basic programming language. Other than that, the computers were mainly used during that era for making banners, signs, bulletin programs, and advertising the club's ongoing programs for football, basketball, soccer, softball, and various programs. Eventually, we began entering membership information into these computer systems. Through the years, various computer systems were donated to the club, and in 1992, we purchased 2 more computer systems with grant money that was received, and they were our first MS-DOS and Windows-based systems running Windows version 3.11. Since 1985 until present, our organization has went from 1 unit, currently the Tucker unit, which had 2 computers, to over 7 units, now with 100 computer systems in operation. The Technology Committee was created in 2004. This committee is somewhat unique compared to the other committees where the board members participate and make decisions within the committee. As the only board member to serve as chairperson of the Technology Committee also, I work directly with the club staff, technology staff person, and the staff. And our committee also works with people in the community and individuals within our local community who specialize in specific technology areas on an as-need basis. The goal of this committee is to acknowledge the digital age, or the digital divide, that exists between those who have the necessary resources to keep the advances of technology and those who do not. The organization, that is the Boys and Girls Club, is driven by the mission and intends to bridge the gap and prepare the members of the Boys and Girls Clubs for a workplace with the ever-increasing demand of technology skills. The end goal is to stay on the cutting edge of technology. Since 2004, and I've served on that committee since then, the Technology Committee and club staff have worked together as a team to formalize an acceptable use document which was approved by the board. We've included a line item budget to include upgrading every aspect of the club's computer infrastructure at each unit and also for administration purposes. And with the blessings of many grants and donations, we have been able to maintain an excellent infrastructure over the past several years. We have implemented a new local area and wireless network system several years ago. Additions also to the infrastructure include web hosting of the Boys and Girls Clubs.info website, email services, Microsoft Terminal services, the child tracking system, and just last year we created a new website to host our online auction fundraiser. One objective, let me say, that we've had since 2004 was to work on hiring a full-time technology staff person. This person would be responsible for the club servers, managing the network and the infrastructure of the website, the child tracking systems, the Microsoft Exchange email servers, terminal services, and anything related to technology. I believe that we have reached a point within our technology infrastructure where the Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland must hire a full-time staff person to be responsible for the infrastructure, including the 100 plus computer systems and network components that we have on our system. Let me make very clear that the implementation of the child tracking system has been very vital in the organization for the Boys and Girls Club in receiving of grants and federal money. The system is utilized by every staff member, keeps track of where every kid has been and every program that each kid has been involved in. And this system has provided detailed reports in order to receive grant and federal money. This system is utilized on a daily basis. Also, our website, Let Me Express, is updated, needs to be updated on a weekly basis, and also include recent updates about club programs and ongoing information. Also, with new options for donors to give online. The digital communication with possible donors and people within the community in which we live, I believe, is critical in receiving support for the Boys and Girls Club. Another major factor that has been overlooked has been the Boys and Girls Club's privacy and security. We now live in a digital age, and we currently are 10 years behind, I believe, when it comes to providing the necessary support not only to club staff, but to the members and to the computer systems that we currently have in place. I know that there have been many budget cuts this year already and salary freezes. Our organization is blessed to currently, I believe, have a staff person such as Mike Thompson on board who is driven by technology. Over the years, Mike has been involved, volunteering many hours of his own time and working on a part-time basis for the Boys and Girls Club. He's been involved in the implementation of most of the Boys and Girls Club's network and computer infrastructure interfaces. The staff, myself, and Charlie have reviewed the existing budget that's in place, and we've looked at ways, despite all the cuts that have been made this year, on a way that we could promote Mike Thompson into serving as a full-time technology staff person. That would mean that he would be dedicating all of his time on maintaining our technology infrastructure and in making improvements to our existing systems. After careful consideration, we have found a way within the existing 2010 unified budget to make it possible for our organization to hire a full-time technology person to oversee all these responsibilities. As a member of the executive committee and as the chairperson for the technology committee, I make a recommendation to the board of directors that our organization move forward in promoting Mike Thompson as the new full-time technology staff person. Charlie and Beth should be available during this meeting or after the meeting to answer any questions pertaining to the budget. If anyone has any questions pertaining to our organization's technology plan, the future of our technology committee, or any information about the technology committee, and I invite anyone who would like to attend any of our technology meetings or even serve on this committee to be at the next meeting, which will be held on Thursday, March the 25th at 9:00 a.m. at the Tucker Unit. Again, I thank you for your time. Feel free to give me a call at 478-9301 or email me at shanelawson1@msn.com should you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you at the next meeting. Have a blessed week, and thank you for your time.